Hey, what's going on, good peeps? This your man Chris Thorne saying, you know what this is, coming to you with another story. So, hey, let's get right into it. What's going on, everybody? It's your man Chris Thorne. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got another tragic one here and another nasty one at the same time. We're going to be talking about these two individuals, one by the name of Destiny Rhodes, Rhodes, Rhoades, however the hell you say her last name. Then we're going to talk about the fella in there by the name of Christian Gonzalez. Okay. The guy Christian, he is 16 years old. Okay. Destiny is 23 years old. Now I want y'all to hear me again. The guy you see, he is 16. Destiny is 23. What has happened? The young girl by the name of Octavia, who was 4, has died by the hands of the 16-year-old boyfriend. Okay, sound like already it's another one of them cases that the mom has put the boyfriend before her own child. But don't let me tell you, let me let you listen to it for yourself.
16-year-old Christian Gonzalez is the boyfriend of 23-year-old Destiny Rhodes, whose daughter died after being found unresponsive on Friday.
Evansville police say they arrived on scene to find 4-year-old Octavia Aquino unresponsive at the Spring Valley Flats apartment complex. Eyewitness News' Emily Blackmar has more.
Case of extreme neglect. The Evansville Police Department believes a 16-year-old boy is responsible for the death of a 4-year-old girl.
Staff and officers were able to see a lot of bruising on the child, especially in the neck area. Also human bite marks, which were found to have come from the mother's boyfriend, who is 16 years old.
That teenager, Christian Gonzalez, is now charged as an adult, accused of murdering Rhodes' child, 4-year-old Octavia Aquino. Authorities found the little girl unresponsive at an apartment on Spring Valley Road last week. She died after a few days in the hospital. Gonzalez is legally a minor, and police say until today, they haven't been able to talk to him.
We haven't been able to speak with him, so we haven't gotten his story. But from what witnesses have told us, he played a big part in it.
Octavia's mother, Destiny Rhodes, is also facing neglect, causing death, and violating a protective order with Gonzalez. Rhodes told police the teenager is her boyfriend, and they have been living together.
She was charged with contributing to delinquency of a minor, which is a level 4 felony, since he also had a felony pending for his escape. So they've had history here. He's been reported missing multiple times. So after that occurrence, he was transported from YCC back up to Fort Wayne. Again, she went to Fort Wayne, brought him back down here, which kind of led into this event happening here in our city.
In Evansville, Emily Blackmar, Eyewitness News.
An autopsy
went back to Fort Wayne and got him and brought him back to the house. I tell you, I understand it's one thing that people want companionship. A want and a need is two different things to me. A lot of people want companionship, but a lot of people I feel don't need companionship. And sorry. Yeah, I feel like someone calling my goddamn leg. Sorry about that. What I was saying, a lot of people want companionship, but do they actually need companionship? All right. Me, for example, would I like to have companionship? Yes. Yes, I would like to have it. Would I necessarily say, do I need it? No. Here's why I would say it. Because I believe in the old saying goes, I can do bad by myself. All right. I don't need any interference. I don't need anybody contributing to the cause. I can do bad by myself. All right. Less mess, less stress. Okay. But on the other end, want companionship, be a lot of times, a man or woman may feel a little lonely and they would just love to have somebody beside them. Even just somebody just to talk to. It don't necessarily have to be sexually intimacy, which intimacy does not mean sex all the time. All right? Just to have somebody just to be there that you could talk to, among other things. All right? Which in this case right here, it was seen that this lady she felt like she needed companionship and she wanted it so bad from this young man that she was willing to put herself and did put herself in harm's way. And not only put herself in harm's way, but put her child in harm's way as well. A 16-year-old and a 23-year-old. Now, down here in Memphis, they would call that, if I'm not mistaken, statutory rape. We got to be careful with the words that we use. Statutory rape. I don't know how it is up there, but apparently it must be because she's in trouble for, harboring a minor or however they call it. It's something with a minor, which is a felony. It's a 4-count felony. All right. You put this young man before your child. And not only that, this woman claimed she was at work while all this was going on to her child. You left a 16-year-old man with your child when he pretty much is still somewhat of a child himself, but supposed to be growing into a young adult. Okay? And here's what it says as follows. An article I'm looking at right now was published on June 18th, so this story kind of happened a few days ago. Okay? And it says on Friday, June 14th, police in Evansville were called to the Spring Valley Road Department of Destiny Rhodes, 23, who said her daughter, Octavia, 4, was unresponsive and beyond help. The Evansville Police Department said in a news release on Facebook. The officer who initially responded to the call described the little girl as cold to the touch, the release states. The Evansville Fire Department arrived on the scene and immediately began working to revive the child. She was transported to a local hospital alive, but with very little brain activity, according to the Evansville police. Rose was at work where her daughter was found unresponsive. Police said her boyfriend, Christian, 16, of Fort Wayne, was inside the apartment with 3 other adult women who lived there when Octavia was found. That is interesting. He was inside with 3 other adult women who lived there when Octavia was found. So you got 3 women there and y'all didn't see what was going on? That is interesting. Police said in the follow-up release. On Monday, June the 17th, the 4 adult residents were transported to a police headquarters where they were interviewed by detectives. Gonzalez was not initially interviewed due to his age, the release states. Rose told police that when she left for work at 7 in the morning, Octavia was sleeping, police said. A roommate stated that she noticed the child had bruises on her body on Thursday, specifically around her neck area, the release says. She also had a human bite mark on her forearm. Detectives were told the 16-year-old boyfriend admitted he bit the child, but only after she bit him first. You bit a child because the child bit you first. Okay. After that, one of the roommates told police that Octavia seemed to be staring off and was nauseous while in Rose care last night. The release states. Rose was arrested and initially charged with neglect of a dependent, resulting in serious bodily injury. Police said the charge was changed to neglect of a dependent, resulting in death when the child died on Sunday. Police said Gonzalez first appeared in juvenile court on Monday. That has been waived to adult court. Authorities originally charged Gonzalez as an adult with battery resulting in serious injury before charging him with murder. Okay. Again, that's kind of strange to me. You got 3 other adults there and nobody seen what went on. Nobody paid attention to what went on. I mean, what am I missing here? Or maybe it's something that I read wrong or it's something that I'm taking it wrong. How the hell you got 3 other adults in there and nobody's not seeing anything? Y'all just witnessed it that the child had these marks on him, but it's 3 of y'all there. Okay, so I don't know, how he was able to get that close to this child with 3 older adults there. How is he able to get access to that baby to the point that he was biting her? Somebody please help me out with this. Or unless those 3 other women, just like the mother, didn't give a damn about the child. Which 9 times out of 10, it could be the issue. Neither one of them gave a damn about the child. But why? I said this in my live last night that I did. When children are telling you that somebody did to them X, Y, and Z, I know it used to be at one point in time, people would say, are you listening to a child? They would look at you crazy if you listen to what a child trying to tell you. And again, I always say, do children lie? Of course they do. But a lot of times when children are being detailed or what they claim will happen, how much does it cost you to go check it out? 0. Nothing. All you got to do is go check it out for yourself. But I think a lot of people just don't want to know the truth because they happy in the spot that they are in, especially when it's dealing with a significant other who's making them feel some type of way. That again, they replace their significant other feelings over the child. But again, like I said last night, if they telling you, in this era, we can't look at no child who's trying to tell us something and just totally ignore it. Okay? If they can explain to you when, where, how, what, can you honestly say that the child is lying? But a lot of people would never know because when they tell them stuff like that, they do not go and investigate this situation. And then what ended up happening, we have a lot more stories like these going on. People know damn well what's going on with the child, but fail to report it to protect the one that's the perpetrator in doing the stuff to these children. This is the first story I'd heard that a 23-year-old, let me not say heard. This would be one of the first stories I'd cover where a 23-year-old leaves her child with a young 16-year-old and other adults in the house who clearly probably showed more than once. Not only they didn't care about your child, 9 times out of 10, they probably didn't give a damn about you. You went and got this man from Fort Wayne and brought him back into your home with your child. And now look what happens. Look what happens after you do that. And now the 3 girls want to come out and claim what they saw. But if y'all saw this, what did y'all do? So let me, you didn't do much of nothing. You didn't do nothing much of anything. Which the child could have been saved if the one who's claimed they seen the markings would have made their call right then and there, their baby probably would have been saved. So it's mighty funny how all people come out and speak after the dirty deed is done, and after the person has lost their life. This is insane. I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. Nothing becomes before your child. Nothing comes before your child. And if you're tired of having a child, maybe you should not have one in the first place when you knew you weren't ready, or you knew you weren't going to care for the child. This is disgusting. This is nasty. This is a motherfucker ridiculous. That I'm doing a story like this of an older woman letting a younger man come into her home and let him take total control of what's going on to the point that it's killing her baby. That's fucking sad and disgusting. And something like that, they should never get out. Because I think I read in one article, I think she tried to move the body, or she tried to do something to try to protect him so he wouldn't get in trouble, which makes the situation even worse. Even worse. But this is the shit that we dealing with now. All right? And look like it's just going to get worse before it get better. Guys, I want to apologize to y'all because it sounds like I'm all over the place with this story, and I am, man, because this is sad, man. This is really, really sad, and it's beginning to be a repeated cycle. It's beginning to be a repeated cycle, and I, for one, am tired of it. Real tired of it. So I just don't know what to say. I don't know what else to say. All right. But anyway, again, apologize if I sound like I'm all over the place, because I am, man. This stuff just mind blowing a lot of times. Anyway, guys, y'all tell me what y'all think about this and what's your thoughts on it. And man, I'll see y'all on the next video. Thank you for listening.